Hi there, I'm Sharon Adams, Silver Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I would like to share with you my testimony of my journey with Plexus so far. This same time last year, I decided or was pondering my life. I was new to Boise. I didn't have any friends here. I certainly didn't know how to get out and meet anybody at this age. And I also had some other things going on. I had a lot of allergies. They seemed to be getting worse as I was getting older, and I just thought, wow, this is getting old really kind of sucks, because things kept getting worse. I couldn't use hairspray, I couldn't use regular makeup, smells got to me, chemicals got to me, I couldn't use air fresheners in my car, that kind of thing. And so as I'm sitting here all alone in Boise, not knowing anybody, I started to pray about it and started to ponder, how do I get out? How do I meet people? I was overweight. I wanted to be healthier. I had just quit travel nursing, and I hadn't really planned very well for my future. Didn't know what that held for me financially. And all these things were things that I've been pondering and praying about. And as I was going through this process and just wondering what to do, I had gone to church one day and met some people, and one of these people friended me on Facebook, and I thought, well, that was really cool. And so I started looking at her post, and all it was Plexus. And I even got to the point where I said, is this all you talk about is Plexus? So as annoying as I felt like it was, there were some things that intrigued me about it. And I kept watching, and she kept talking to me, and we just kind of chatted back and forth about it. And I wasn't always the nicest, and I do apologize for that, Christy. But anyway, in about April, she invited me to the opportunity meeting that was here. And as I sat there and I listened and I felt everything going on in that room, I knew right then and there that every prayer I had in my heart at that time was being answered, that this was a product that could help not only myself, but most likely my family as well. So I jumped in and started taking it. But, we always say it's not a magic pill. Well, I kind of had that mentality, well, I think it probably is, probably is, and was taking it not real seriously. But then I went to convention, and it changed my whole life. It really did. And so it's kind of been a path and a process for me as I've progressed with Plexus, the different things that have happened in my life. I've not lost a ton of weight. I've lost some. And I've lost a lot of inflammation. But what I love the most about Plexus is what I've gained. And that is a love of life, a joy and a fulfillment that I have not felt in, I can't even tell you how long. Generally, the winters are really hard for me. I deal with depression, and in the winter times, I just always felt like I had, seasonal disorder, seasonal affective disorder, sorry. And I just always couldn't wait to get through the winter months. Another downer for me in the winter was I lost my brother when I was 12 and a half years old in February. And so I just kind of attributed all these things to why I was feeling so sad. I just wanted to get through life. Just let me get this life done so that I can move on and be with this brother again. That was just my whole goal. I have kids that are wonderful and grandkids that are perfect and amazing, but there was just that happiness that wasn't there. So I started taking the Plexus products, and little by little, I lost a lot of things, like my allergies. I can now use hairspray. I can now have air fresheners in my car. I don't buy a buttload of allergy medications. I don't buy any ibuprofen because I used to have headaches so bad. I don't buy any of that hardly anymore. And the joy that I have in my life, just, you can't even put a price tag on it. I look forward to things. I care about myself. I care about the things that I'm doing for myself. I cannot tell you the last time I felt this happy. And the most recent thing that I've done for myself is I took myself on a cruise. Not only did I surprise myself, I surprised my family that I would take that kind of interest to spend that kind of money and take that kind of time off work to go enjoy myself. I love the feeling of life, the feeling of joy, and the feeling of contentment that I have since I've started Plexus. And I encourage anybody who has any issues with depression or anything like that to give it a whirl, because it really does change your life.